Okay, guys. There was a lot of stuff going down yesterday about breastfeeding, so I just came on here to discuss my viewpoints about people on their high horse about breastfeeding. That's my son laughing. There tends to be a stipulation in the public and in the media with oh, breast milk is best. If you don't breastfeed your baby, you're wrong. That is total BS. And I'm going to tell you right now, my hormones are extremely high, so you guys will be the brunt of my anger. I'm just playing. Anyway, seriously, you cannot sit there and tell somebody if they don't breastfeed their baby, they are wrong. That is wrong. With all the formulas they have now, they have AHA and DRA in them, and everything else, they are as close to breast milk as you can get. There are plenty of reasons why people don't breastfeed, medically or otherwise, they choose not to. They're not wrong mothers. They're not bad mothers. They're doing the same thing for their child as you're doing for your child. There's bonding associated with formula feeding, same as breastfeeding. You're still giving your child the nutrition it needs. And all this crap about breastfed babies are less sick and they're smarter than other babies that are formula fed is a bunch of BS. As being one of the how I don't know how you will put it, older mothers on here, my son is 6 years old. He was formula fed. My son has never had an earache. My son has barely been sick unless he's caught it from other kids. Considering what he went through at birth with a blood disorder and one functioning kidney, he is completely healthy. There is nothing wrong with him. He is in the top percentage of his class. He's above average for a first grader. And you're going to sit there and tell me that I did wrong because I formula fed my kid? No, you're wrong. I talked to my mom about this last night. And my mom's in her 40s. And she agrees with me. Some people just need to get off their high horse. If you did not conceive a baby with me, you have no right to tell me what to do with my child. My son is perfectly healthy. He is beautiful, and nobody's going to tell me different. I will admit I was scared out of breastfeeding. I was 19 years old when I had him, and I was scared out of it by my mother-in-law. But that's no reason to sit there and criticize me. I'm not one of these mothers out here that's beating their child, that's depriving my child of nutrition, that's not feeding it, that's a druggie. I don't drink. My son is perfectly happy and healthy, and that's all that matters. And oh my gosh, what a shocker. He was on disposable diapers too. Oh Lord, please. You know that all that money you spent on cloth diapers, you could be spending it on your child's education. It's ridiculous. Your child is not going to grow up any different than if you did those things. I was formula fed. I graduated top honors in high school and went to college. And are you calling me dumb now too? Half those people out there, a lot of people medically cannot breastfeed, which might be an issue with me with the next one because I'm going to try. And it's not for any reasons but my own. And if I can't do it, I can't do it. There might be something that comes up with my cerebral palsy that prevents me from holding my baby in the right position to latch on. That doesn't make me a bad mother. It doesn't make anybody else a bad mother. And for other mothers to sit there and we're supposed to be in a community. We're supposed to be supporting each other. And for you to have the select ones that sit there and say that you're wrong that you might as well be killing your child because you're not giving it the proper nutrition are dead wrong. You're supposed to be supporting each other, not the other way around. And it's really saddening to see people do that when we're supposed to be a community and we're supposed to help. There's nothing wrong with formula feeding your child. It is getting the same nutrition. They're going to grow up the same exact way. They're going to be happy and healthy. And there's nothing that nobody can say. And if I get negative feedback, oh well. What are you going to do? It's not going to change my mind about anything. You didn't sit there and lay down and have a child with me, so therefore you have no rights to my kids. And what's to say that my son doesn't become a doctor, which he wants to be, even at the age of 6, and go to Harvard or Yale, and you have a breastfed baby that goes to community college. Oh well. They're still getting an education, aren't they? Everybody thinks their child is great, and that's what you should believe. But it's ridiculous about all this stuff that goes on. You got women out there that hear all this hype about breastfeeding, and when they can't do it, either the baby doesn't latch on, which a lot of times it's not the mother, it's the baby. They don't catch on to latching, or for some other medical reason. And when you see all this hype about you have to breastfeed, it's better for your baby, you're doing what's right for your baby, and then you can't do it, that's why women get depressed. That's why they have postpartum depression. You feel that you're not being adequate for your child because of all the hype. It's ridiculous. It's not supporting at all. What I choose for my child is for the benefit of my child, regardless. You know, my husband was going to get on here and do a video, but he'd probably tear you guys a new butthole. I was really ticked off about it yesterday. And, you know, I just feel that if we're supposed to be here supporting each other, and it's really disheartening to see people who are not. If you listen to everything that everybody says out there, you know, I know a lot of you guys, you know, I'm one of them included. I'm on my second marriage. I got married young. I was married at the age of 19 with my first husband. A lot of people, there's a lot of stereotypes out there that say younger marriages don't work, that you just don't have the capability, and a lot of times that's true. Are you going to sit there and listen to that when you get married at 18, 19 years old, even 20, 21? No, you're not, because you want to do what's right for you, and you think that you can make it, so you make a go ahead of it. So why would you sit there and listen to bullcrap that people say about breastfeeding when half of it isn't true? And then you have people, when they make videos, you have other people saying, oh, they're childish for making them. No, it's not. There isn't a lot of support when it comes to formula-fed mothers, and they don't have support. I understand the breastfeeding support and stuff, but, you know, you have to have support for the other mothers, too. You're not a bad mother if you breastfeed. Just plain and simple. It doesn't make you any less of a mother. It doesn't make you any more of a mother if you breastfeed. There's plenty of breastfed babies out there that get sick. They struggle in school. It's not all about breastfeeding. It's the fact of, it's called genetics, people. It's your DNA. Breastfeeding has no determination of what your child is going to be or what they're going to become. You could have a breastfed baby working at McDonald's and a formula-fed baby being a lawyer. You know, it really sickens me to hear this. So I basically said my piece. Basically, if you give me negative feedback and it's too negative, I will block you, because this is for support, and this is not to down on people that breastfeed, because I'm going to try to breastfeed, but I'm saying you shouldn't down on people that formula feed either, because that's not your choice, that's not your decision, that is theirs, and they shouldn't be harped on for it. Okay, so if you guys want to make a video response, go ahead and do so, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.